Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers, new watch just to keep up with the paces, new game plan off the new places. I got a feeling I could win this race. I found my pace, the only thing that you could do for me.
I see MKTV has it going on. Is it as cracked up as you thought it would be?
It's tough. You know, every day you get up trying to be creative and innovative and do the things that you think people want, but you still want to stay in your own lane and getting support, trying to be a visionary, creating a team, trying to do the unthinkable. You know what I'm saying? It's scary, but at the same time it's fun, and it's a battle every day. We have so many adversities day in and day out. When you're trying to build a brand, you're trying to get support, you kind of feel like that small guy in the room. But you know, that's the fun in it, because this is America, and you know, you get to battle every day. You get to be creative. You get to be the minority. You get to have that passion and that fire. You know, it gets you up each and every day to try to do the things that people said you couldn't do. A year ago, if you would have told me, I would have been doing videos or changing people's lives with videos and making people laugh, or, you know, just being myself, I would have laughed at you. So it's a struggle, and it's not as great as it's cracked up to be, but it's our passion, it's our goal, it's our journey, it's our story.
So I see MKTP is making really big major movements. Where do you see MKTP a year from now?
A year from now, I just really want to create a network that's so strong. I want to be a visionary outside of Baton Rouge. I want to do things to challenge other people to be better. I want to take the negativity and the energy. I want to change the energy in my community. I want to be a voice worldwide. I want MKTP to be a lifestyle. I just want people to take MKTP and whatever they're passionate about. It originally started to actually bring diversity to my city. Baton Rouge lacks diversity. It lacks creativity. It shines on the negative aspects of things instead of the things that are creative, art, music, jazz. I mean, we have so many things right around us that are not highlighted, and MKTP is just a little small voice that focuses on tennis shoes and the lifestyle of positivity. That's what we really want to be a year from now. We want to be a global brand. We want to be something that, I want to be the Martin Luther King of tennis shoes. I want all sneakerheads worldwide reuniting and coming together and being a voice for the South, creating this image that was once negative and making it positive. So a year from now, I just want to create a network.
So having a family and loving MKTP, loving shoes, loving what you do, love supporting, helping families, how does MKTP affect with balancing your lifestyle?
It affects everything. When you're passionate about anything, you have to cut certain things off. You can't. Being so passionate about it, it's so easy to lose time. You know, time is your most precious element. You know, having a family, that is your most important thing, but also balancing your business life. And what I'm learning through this journey is you have to include your family. You have to communicate. You have to be a man and just, you know, you just have to really surface yourself to what's important. You're gonna lose people in this journey, you know, and things you just gotta have to let it resolve into a good matter. But I think communication is the most important thing. When people understand your vision and you communicate with them, they'll understand your path and your journey, and they'll walk their journey with you. So for my family, I love them, you know, because they understand my passion and they allow me to do it. And that actually makes you work hard. It makes you strive hard each and every day to want to reach your goals, so you can look back and say, this journey was worth it. You know, it was worth it. You created something.
So So Tony, I know I always see you between the mixers, skits, photo shoots, fundraisers. What are your key values of building a team?
That's an amazing question. People come to me all the time, you know, thanking me and for the movement that MKTP has started, or they feel they have a lane to express themselves through sneakers, or through creativity, or through art, or through music, or giving them an opportunity that MKTP has started. But what they don't know is I'm learning so much. Every day is a learning tool for me. Building my team, you know, none of this is possible without my videos, my photographers, my DJs, my graphic designers, you know, and you know, Patrick, True, Chris, Miracle, and that's just to name a few of people directly involved with My Kicks to Passion. Your team is your foundation. These are the people who are going to keep you afloat, and a lot of times you see me doing so much, but none of this would be able to progress without any of these people. Daily, I thank them, but sometimes you just have to take the time out and get behind the camera and look it in the eye and say, I appreciate you. You know, without you, I'm nothing. Without you, my vision stops in my head, you know, and building your team, you're gonna have people that try to latch on to your vision or latch on to your dream once they see what it could be. But to be with people who were with you when you was just like, man, we ought to try this, or we should do this, and you know, that little spark in your eye, like when you were a kid on Christmas and they right there with you, like, yeah, man, you could do that. And you know, surrounding yourself with positive people is the biggest lesson in business that I could ever learn or ever pass on to anyone. Surround yourself with positive people who encourage you, people who believe. Y'all gonna fight sometimes. Y'all not gonna always be there, but agree on everything. But once you get that foundation, it's just magic. It's magic. I love my team.
So I know MKTP stands for My Kicks to Passion. Where did you get that from? Where does that come from? My Kicks to Passion. Where did you get the name? What made you think of it? Why did you want it?
My Kicks to Passion actually started. It was crazy because True was actually the one who was into videography. He was actually the one who was the guy that I used to see with a camera. And I worked at Foot Locker, and you know, I bought tennis shoes regularly. I love tennis shoes just like the next guy. But what made me see the passion behind it was actually selling tennis shoes to other people. It was not because I had such a massive collection or I had money just to buy sneakers all the time. It was actually to see the effects that I could have on a person's life. Like I got closer to people. I've met people, kids that would come into my store, and I would help them with tennis shoes and get them sized up right, or get them laced up, and seeing the joy in their faces, or seeing customers that would come back and ask me by name, or wouldn't spend money if I wasn't in a store, or seeing a couple that would come in my store arguing and would leave out with 2 new pair of shoes and are happy again. It was a passion. It was crazy. Like this was. It was as if I had this magic gift and that I was able to share with people, and I would get to meet these different personalities, and they were my friends and they were my people for this 5-minute sale, this 7-minute sale, or however long it went, and it was like a rush, it was like a drug, and you know, and passion was the only word that fit that mold, and through that passion, I became passionate. I wanted to be the best at what I did. I wanted to be the best person, the best salesman I could be. I wanted to know as much about tennis shoes as I possibly could know, so I can inform my people. I wanted to have a collection of sneakers so I can experience this product and give them information on this product. So the people was actually the one who gave me my passion. So for that, everything My Kicks to Passion is about is for the people. And that's how it came to be. My Kicks to Passion is Kicks started my passion. Kicks gave me my fire. Some people grow up and say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an astronaut, I want to do this. I just wanted to be around tennis shoes and the effects that it had. That was My Kicks to Passion. And just happened to find me, and we just happened to come together and put it behind the camera. And 2 years later, here we are. So it's crazy.